How's it going, everyone? It's Phil the Thrill. I'm here with my boys, Mr. Max Boivin and old Table Runner Crispy, looking sharp as ever. Holy shit.
You just noticed.
I just wanted to compliment both of you on your shirts. I wish my shirt was cool, but it's orange.
That's cool.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I before we get started, I wanted to humble brag a little bit, or just brag. Where basically, I had a stripped screw. I did a man thing. I had a stripped screw, and I bought a Dremel. I cut a slot in it, and then I used a flathead screwdriver to unscrew it.
Nice.
I felt really proud of myself. It was like a man moment.
Nice.
I just wanted people to know about it. Is that like a common thing for people to do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
That's how you did with strip screw.
Do that. You can do the one.
That's how us men deal with strip screws, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
In case you're wondering, if you ever want to do that. Anyways, how you guys doing?
Good, man.
That's good.
I'm going fine. So I was a bit late. If the stream started late, it's because of me, obviously.
You're running a little late because you were kicking.
Yeah.
Imagine there was some kickboxing involved.
There was a lot of kicking.
Mm-hmm. It's not quite as manly as using a Dremel on a screw, but I could see how it's manly still.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, I got the urge, and we've talked about this in a previous stream. I got the urge to be a GM. I felt like especially this last Legion of Myth stream I did, I was talking a lot about the best way to GM and stuff. And then I was like, have I really done these things I think are the best? And so the question was there in my mind. And so I was like, I better do them. I better put the question to bed. I better get it
That's
done.
an interesting thought, because like that's something we criticize oftentimes, like people GMing, right? We say like, well, yeah, but you don't apply the advice that you give.
Yeah. So I need to not do that, because then I'd be like a double hypocrite. It's like a double hypocrite, because I'm criticizing GMs for being hypocrites while being a hypocrite. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
It's not
we
good.
Call those posers.
Right? Yeah, that's what I am right now. So I got to take away the pose. I got to stop role playing as a poser and start role playing as a GM. You know what I mean? Anyways, so I thought meat and potatoes, fantasy role playing, get it in there. As I'm GMing, I'm going to do the things that I see as like best practices, try to make them sort of reflexive, just kind of get it done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll see.
When you say best practices, what in particular are you looking for from this?
Okay, so first of all, you got reactive style. I want to focus on GM immersion. So there's a question I'm answering. The question is, I like the idea of this 3-act structure, but I don't want to generate a 3-act structure. The idea is that the 3-act structure is a natural thing that happens. And so recognizing the progression of a story will enable me to create these pushes that make sense. So I think that the best first push is the transfer from Act 1 into Act 2. So I'm going to use the information that is created organically through player interaction in Act 1 to then tailor a push that makes sense, that pushes into an Act 2 and generates this conflict. Other things that I think are best practices are things that Max has said about in a good premise or good setting. GM typically has a major event going on and then some minor, more localized event going on. So I'm going to do that as well. We're going to focus on lighting. You know, that's another thing that we talk about. Weather is good.
Yeah.
Also, I have this idea that the GM is sort of like the arbiter of tone. I feel like more than the players. So I want that to happen. I don't want anything I do to be sort of quantum ogre. I want it to be an honest reaction to what you guys are doing. So these are all the different things. I need to be able to do all these things that I say are the best practices in a game. I don't know that I've ever accomplished it. So I want to try to.
That's a noble goal.
Yeah. And I want you. I brought along my best bros.
Right
To be
on.
the players.
Yeah. So what do you expect of us? Do you expect something different from us?
I expect you guys to play characters in the way that you think is the best. I want to see I want to see our style do what it does. You know what I mean? See if it works. That's why I didn't want to get too complex with the subverting expectations type game and experimenting with theme and tone so much. I wanted to be very comfortable with the theme and the setting and the tone.
Do we have somebody that can write if we take some notes? I'm sorry, Crispy, it's always going on you, but like,
no, I don't mind.
We have our scribe, Crispy.
Yeah, like I can barely write, so.
And, no, you can. Come on, you're actually writing a full game. I'm not trying that.
Yeah, right. He's just like,
your grammar is probably better than mine for sure.
He writes in French in bad English.
We should call this the Phil Not a Poser.
Yeah.
Game.
Poser no more.
Poser no more.
And you wanted to okay. Yeah, EZD6. We're gonna.
I wanted to do EZD6 because I didn't want system mastery to also be a hurdle.
Gotcha.
Because typically, what we do with games is we create these hurdles because we want to like play around. We want to see how it goes.
Gotcha.
So I want to get rid of those.
Yeah, we often have a very experimental style, right? Like we want to try something. We often have a purpose for a game, right? In this campaign or this game, in this session, this one shot, right? We're gonna try this one thing, right? And try to figure that out. But now I guess like it's all on you. It's all on your side with the experimentation.
Well, you guys can feel free to,
There you go.
I don't know what you guys want to do.
Hashtag no poser. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you
for the $2.
There you go.
Good evening to the Dark of Maya.
Yeah, good to see him.
Oh, hello. Yeah. And so, just to get started, I thought another thing about, we were talking about prep. We did a stream earlier about prep. And then, is it a good idea? Is it not? You kind of talked me out of it in some ways. But there's other things that you've said that made me think about prep in other ways. So we thought about prep being a way to reduce mental load of the GM. Now, Crispy came on immediately and was like, go prep. What are you talking about? That was a great idea.
It's like, you let Max get his way. Tell him no.
Shut Max up next time. You prep.
No, I think this is great because what we're doing here is.
It would have been cool if you were on that stream. We should have had you on that stream, Crispy. You would have been.
I'm true. But I was going to say what we can do now for this mental load thing is that if we can flesh out the world enough, then Max and I won't have to guess in terms of we can intuit things naturally in the world because we understand the world. So it takes away that I'm not sure if the world works this way.
Right. That's a good point.
And there was a great video. I really liked the video. It was by Tomb of Lion. It just came out today, I think. And it was talking about that. You get better player agency the more they understand the world that you're in.
That is a good point.
Otherwise, you're just guessing.
That's always something I say. Like, always say, like, you want to have a setting where the player can make assumption about the setting, right? About the world.
Yes.
And those assumptions and be correct, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So then things like how travel works and how major factions, like these kind of big ideas, it's good to have a firm grasp on them so that you can describe. It's like, let's go to the next town over. Okay, well, let's go take the portal, or let's go hire
laws, what's expected, that sort of stuff.
But oftentimes, I think the thing also when we allow co-creation, a lot of things that are not defined, if we allow co-creation, we can, and somebody's gonna make an assumption about that, and it doesn't matter. It could be this way or this other way. So we're just gonna stick with what I've been said, right? So that's oftentimes what we do. Like in travel, right? If you say like, well, we're gonna travel by boat because that's the most common way to do it on the river, right? And
but can you co-create griffin rentals?
No, because that would be like a. that changed the tone of the world quite a bit,
Yeah.
right? We need to at least have an assumption about like the level of fantasy and stuff like that, right?
So that would be something that would have to be established by a GM prior, which is what we're talking about. Just to kind of highlight this real quick, it was a Tomb of Lime.
Tomb of Lime.
Tomb of Lime.
Go check him out. He's awesome.
He is really,
He's also Australian
great
too, no?
videos.
He's British, but he lives in Australia, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
close enough.
Now guess what accent it is.
Mem shows, he says.
He's great. It's a great channel.
Really good. Yeah.
So that's a good point. That's some good prep to have made. So maybe we can do that in session 0. That feels like session 0 prep to me.
The world, yeah, for sure.
Agree on.
Yes, and that's also like a. Sorry, that's also like a. What we were talking in the last stream that we did, the fun prompt to stream, right? About like well, what prep do you want to have before session 0? And I say it's fine if you want to propose a premise, right? And then we can play with it. So if you come up with a premise that you want to explore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And this kind of goes back to what I said on Legion of Myth. You make the players really involved with the creation of these types of questions, and they're more invested in the world typically. More interested. Anyways, so I did come up with a major and a minor event.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So should I tell you now? I feel like you would know them.
If the character would know, then yeah, I think we should. Otherwise,
okay, I'm going to tell you, and then you decide if your character knows.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So the major event is some sort of giant, sort of Leviathan style sea creature has woken up and caused a huge issue for water vessels, and also caused some like really large tsunamis that have wrecked some coastal towns.
Okay.
And
disrupt like the shipping lines and the sea travel.
Yeah, just anything you can think of that would. Yeah,
probably some starvation for people that rely on a lot of fish.
This is a very recent development. There's no, so news kind of travels slowly, so there's no word from some of these coastal villages. Maybe.
Okay.
The minor event is there is something in, I guess, the nearby town. I don't know. Maybe the town you're at, maybe the town you're near. But there's this sort of creature that comes out at night and has been abducting people. He extinguishes lights, and then like you hear blood curdling scream. It's like a nightmare is basically happening at nighttime.
So we know
something is taking people. And all that you hear is like the lights kind of go out. So like torches are snuffed, and then a scream, and then there's nothing. Like that's all that's happened.
So that's been we assume it's like some kind of like supernatural kind of thing, right?
The supernatural is a thing, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So is that a good example of a major and minor event, as you would describe it, Max? And like your okay, cool.
Well, usually like when I say usually you want to have something in the background that is big, that too big for you to interact directly, and something to get the ball rolling, right? The minor event usually like something that you need to get the campaign started, right? Like that the player have to act upon immediately. So that's probably in the town we live or something.
Something that whether or not you interact with it, it's definitely flavoring what's going on in the town. So it will be interacting with you, or not necessarily that creature, but people.
How many people have been abducted?
It's been
or how many nights is it every night, or is it just some nights?
So it has just recently, the rumors have just recently gotten to the town. So like,
okay.
So we'll say it's been 2 nights in a row. The torches at the guard tower have been extinguished, and a guard was taken. So now they're like worried.
Okay, gotcha.
It's getting inside the town.
So that's fairly new development.
Yeah, last couple days, but it's been like a rumor or something, people being missing that are out at night. It's very much a nighttime.
Okay, so
event.
those 2 guards are not the first one that got disappeared.
No, but it was like rumor and
Okay.
urban legend. Now it's like in everyone's face. So
It's coming closer to town too, I guess, right? If they're
it's out town.
Yeah.
It's something like that. You know, it's. I guess
like at first, maybe like
I have a
people
very low resolution like idea of
yeah.
this event, but like I have an idea.
Maybe it started like with people that were outside at night, like some
Mhm.
point like they disappeared, we didn't see them, so we don't know exactly what happened. But now it started like, well, now it's a real problem when it's card getting taken.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
So what kind have you put any thought into what type of character you might be playing, Max?
Well, there's a lot of questions still that we need to because obviously there's gonna be a fantasy setting because like there's this mystical thing, there's this Leviathan. But what are we talking about in terms of like magic, in terms of in terms of like race, creature, and stuff like that? Are there like elves in every town and shit like that?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
What kind of
Races.
tone do you want to go on that? Yeah.
I like the
Races,
idea
magic,
of race
technology.
equals country. So like races are very
Okay.
homogenous, or cultures are homogenous, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But then there's probably some mixing happening in like a more metropolis, metropolitan, more of a busy cities, you know, the bigger cities. Yeah. That's
And what
kind
we're
of what I
talking
think.
about, like
Mostly,
is that like a elf country and a dwarf country?
oh, what would you guys like?
I'm okay with either. We can do like the classic kind of fantasy race. We can do. Do you want to throw some orcs and goblin in there? Do you want to try to throw like some?
For sure, I like elves. For sure, I like
tiefling,
tieflings, dragonborn.
Oh yeah, Warforged.
Yeah.
Can I be the cow one? What's the cow one? Furbold.
The Furbolg.
Yeah. Furbolg.
Bolg?
Bolg. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't want to be that. I want to be human.
Yeah, I don't really I like the idea of the races being a little more alien, I guess.
I thought about being a dwarf.
But I mean, I want the races of EZD6 to be in. So whatever is in EZD6 is fair game.
That's what you're looking at. Human, elf, dwarf, halfling, goblin.
Okay.
Just human.
There's no orc?
Nope.
Oh.
Let me double check that. I said that and now I'm like, what? No, I don't think so. I think that's it.
There's definitely goblin.
There's goblin for sure. Okay. Human, elf, dwarf to halfling, goblin. I was right.
There you go.
I guess it's probably also like
on the monster list.
No, the thing they
it's not called an orc. It's called I've used them. They're fantastic. It's called a Gorgwar.
Gorgwar.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgwar. Okay, there you go.
He may have them in the classics. Nope.
Oh yeah, this is the most orky of all orcs.
But the Gorgwar is
yeah.
It's actually better than the orc.
Mm-hmm. They get rage.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
they're barbarians. It's awesome.
Orcs can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Can they?
Yeah. It can be a big.
So those are the races, and
okay, so we'll say that those are. I have this like. Yeah, this is good. So we'll definitely make those.
Go ahead. It's probably like not state per se. Like they have like their own domain, right? Like they have like it's like city state or
Right.
little village kingdom, right? Those kind of things.
Yep.
I would say the goblins don't have a land.
They don't have a land.
No, they've been decimated, so they just kind of
They're nomadics. Or
blend
they
in with
live
the
among
other
okay.
races.
Okay.
Unwanted, you know.
Okay.
Like gypsies.
Yep. Romany.
Yeah. Halflings, I think, are going to be a little more on the xenophobic side. I like the Hobbit style halfling. If that's cool with y'all. I think dwarfs are going to be enterprising, but also very xenophobic.
Yeah.
I think they're all
Usually
pretty
they're-
much xenophobic.
Well, yeah. It's the default.
Yeah. So,
And the elves are very xenophobic as well. It's
Yeah.
only the human that are like a xenophiliac.
yeah. Just like really, yeah. They really like humanoid shapes.
Yeah.
Just humanoid.
They like the exotism.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I also like the idea of these guys having like offshoot versions, you know, like a forest elf or whatever.
Hill dwarf.
Hill dwarf.
Oh, okay. So you have regional differences between the races.
Yeah. We'll
So you
leave
have
that low
Shield
resolution.
dwarves and gold dwarves, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
wood elves and sun elves. You want to do that?
Mm-hmm. That sounds
Swamp
perfect.
halfling.
Wow, what great names.
Yeah, that's 3.5 stuff.
Yeah, I know. I recognized.
You did?
The
I'm
brand.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know that.
I know what you're trying to do.
I know what you're trying to do. Yeah.
And then, of course, the living jellies. They're gonna have their own society.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Can
just,
I play Sentient Pie?
just xenophobic, regional differences, kingdoms based on race. Classic.
Okay.
How common is magic? Yeah.
How common?
Yeah. Do you freak out when you see a mage? Like, do people like does everybody like I've witnessed some magic at some point in their life, or is it like if you're present, like you almost never saw it, and like the first time it's kind of man,
Yeah,
what you
it's
did
tricky,
there?
right?
Classic fantasy, you should be exposed to some magic.
You kind of know it
exposed
exists.
to some, but it's still like
right?
it's like it's strangely classical fantasy seems to just be like everyone is a total ignoramus when magic is being used on them, but at the same time everyone has it. It's like so strange.
Well,
Yeah.
it could
It's
be
such
like
a plot hole
folklore.
so often.
Yeah.
I think that rare practitioners, but what do you think? Like 1 in 200? Does that sound too rare?
Sound not rare enough.
Not rare enough. 1 in
To
1,000.
be called rare.
Like 1 in a village, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to think. So how many people
Maybe
in a
like
village?
maybe like 1 in like 500. So like every other people know somebody maybe
Right.
that's
Right.
magic, but not everybody does, right?
Everyone's has like for sure heard a legend.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like people probably know that like magic exists and is a thing, and it can be a solution, some issue.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, Crispy was mentioning something about trying the friar out. And
that's different, right? That's miracles, the gods.
yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. So what's the pantheon? Are we gonna have gods going out here?
Well, you should have like each culture should have like their own, right?
Should
Sure, let me
there?
grab the book.
Should they?
Yeah,
I
probably.
guess.
Culture and race.
I mean, if gods are real,
You don't know that. Do you know that?
Well,
we are creating the world, so we can easily know it.
So what if? Well, if I guess that comes back to the miracles question, because if you have friars that are calling down miracles, one of their miracles is they can call in this beam of light that'll heal or damage. I mean, if you're seeing them do that, then
yeah, but like there's other people that do magic without putting some god name to it, right?
But the way miracles work is that you actually are asking for that favor.
Yeah, but for people who don't
it's hard. It's not this. I mean, it's coming from a different source, I would say.
Yeah.
A friar would argue that this is not it's not a conjuring.
Yeah, the friar would argue that, but the people would say like, yeah, you say that because you're just trying to make me go to your church, right, and give me your money every Sunday.
But then they can heal you, like, so it's not like
but like you just imagine you're just a different type of magic user.
Magic user can't heal you.
It's true,
but they can do some other stuff.
They can do other things. Unnatural things that
they can both do unexplainable things to the skeptic, right?
Yeah.
What is the relationship between the conjurers and the friars? Are they antagonistic?
Well, yeah, because the friar views magic as heretical, right? According to the EZD6. So it says resisting heretical powers like magic.
That's right. It does say that. That's on the friar. It has the resist, right? Or is that an aspect? No, that's an inclination.
It's a boon. It's one of his boons.
It's one of his boons is he is better at resisting.
Yeah.
Used against him.
And how does one become a magic user? It's probably not the same way one becomes a friar, right?
Probably not.
So
I don't know. Maybe you're making a deal with.
No, you just have to learn the spell.
Yeah, maybe
how do you learn
magic?
The circle, that's the question. Right? That's another big part of what makes the world, right?
If you're a necromancer, it may be different than if you're a I can never say that one. Botanicalist. Little different.
So I always liked the way Rolemaster does it. Describes the difference between the spheres of magic, where like you have channeling, which is basically you're drawing magic from something greater, and then the elemental. I actually don't remember what it's called, but presence or something. I don't. And that one's like you're basically drawing the energy out of yourself and from the surrounding elements, like the energy. It's like the force, right? So it's in everything. I'm using it. And then you have mentalism, which is like the third sphere.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like the idea of that, where it's like the elementalist draws power from his surroundings, whereas the holy man draws power from some greater thing, which again, who knows, who's to say what's different, I guess. Or there's also like really a difference in practice. What are you saying?
Well, so like something that people don't think enough, right? People say like, yeah, magic is real, like, and you have like different magic, so you know gods are real, right? When you know gods are real and God demand worship, you don't have free will anymore, right? Like you know.
Okay.
It's a theological question, right? The reason like why God don't reveal himself directly to everybody.
Then you wouldn't have faith. There'd be no faith.
So, yeah.
So, but this is not going to be exactly like our world. So we could say that there's we could change the gods aren't infallible. They're not omniscient and they're not omnipotent.
Well, what's
But
the difference between being sure there's a God and faith? Like, what's the difference?
it's
Faith, you have
it's a matter of choice. You have
Yeah.
to choose, right?
Well, you had to choose before you got the powers.
Yeah, but like I'm talking for people like in general, not for like the friar. I'm sure the friar is convinced. The friar knows there's a
Friar
God,
knows.
right?
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
certainty.
But he probably had a journey where he had to get faith before
Mhm.
he acquired
Yes.
his spiritual
Yes,
powers.
and he might have some detail wrong about his God, right?
Well, he doesn't. Not everything he asks for happens.
Yeah.
How common
the-
is it? Is it going to be the same as magic?
The holy man,
Yeah.
maybe less common. Is that the way to go?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, man. You really need like if you're going to have gods, or you're gonna treat it like some other sphere of magic. So I think that
Well, according to the
just have
conjurers,
gods.
I mean, the conjurers can say that they're just tapping in a different type of conjuring circle.
Yeah.
It could be like Max was saying, it could be ambiguous.
But my question is mostly like for the relationship with everybody, right? With the because the friar, like it doesn't matter because the friar is gonna have faith and he's gonna believe his God is real and stuff like that, right? I'm
Okay,
talking
so
for
what's your question?
everybody else.
Yeah, I don't understand your question.
It's about the relationship with people with their gods, right?
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm talking about.
So what's
Like
your
the
question?
friar we know like do they like we were talking about like is there like more than one god, right? Do they does each culture have their own god? Is it polytheistic society? Is it like like those are the kind of question I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, and I'm saying like if gods are real, then potentially they're working in
No, Phil, you don't
multiple
understand the
cultures.
question. You don't understand like the if God is real or not. It's not the important question.
Mm-hmm.
The important question is what the common man know or believe, right?
Uh-huh.
Like God
So
can be not real, but if everybody believes in God, they're gonna act like God exists.
Mhm.
God can be real, but if nobody believe, they're gonna act like God doesn't exist, right? So it's the question of belief is more important. The question that is God real or not?
but that's not a question.
What do you mean? It's not a question.
I don't understand what you're asking. I want to
What's the
answer your
relationship of the
question.
common
Maybe a
man toward
different-
God?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So similarly, there's going to be like gods and temples, and then like they'll go there to try to seek out miracles, I guess, because they are trying to get some crops going or someone's sick.
Could we say that it differs from culture to culture and race to race? Like what if the goblins are strictly monotheistic? Like that's their thing.
Mhm.
And maybe the elves are polytheistic and the humans are atheistic. Could you do it that way?
Humans
We
are
could.
atheistic.
Like the humans, they only believe in themselves. And that
Already.
everything else is.
I would have seen that with the dwarf.
Well,
But
dwarves can be, I don't know, they could be shamans. They could be more like shamans.
Animist.
They could be animists. Yeah.
Something that they do in Guild Wars is there's this race called the Char. They're like these like basically minotaurs. And they've killed their gods. So like they're just like running around godless. It's kind of cool. So you could have one kind of like that.
You could,
like,
but you also like if you think about like
because they went to war with their gods.
Conan relationship with Chrome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Believe Chrome exists, but that Chrome doesn't give a shit what you do, right?
That's right. That's right.
Until you die, and then he asks you like the riddle of still. If you know it, then you can go to his heaven, and if you don't, you're cast into hell.
Yeah, but that doesn't really make a friar happen.
No.
Okay.
But it's also like Toast of Doom.
What do you mean?
Well,
I
Toast of
remember-
Doom,
I remember reading a book,
it's kind of a
fantasy
priest, huh?
book, and there was a priest, and he was chosen by a god, and he hated his god,
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah.
hated him. And yeah, he was called the character's name was Ghost Hands because he had lost his hands, like they were.
Both of them?
It's a good name.
It was a punishment, so he'd been disfigured permanently, and yet this god chose him, and he was angry about it. So yeah, he was cool. I think his name was.
That's why they call me Ghost Hands.
Yeah, he was Ghost Hands. That was his nickname.
Does he have ghost hands?
He did, in fact.
Okay, that's good.
He was able to hold things, right?
Oh, really?
That's cool.
But if you looked at him, he just had stumps, ended at his wrists.
So I like the idea of gods kind of getting power from belief. I always think that's a kind of a cool theme where like
Okay.
the more followers they have, the stronger they are. So I don't know if you guys want to do that. And so like as faith wanes in a god, like so does their power.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like this self-defeating or propagating.
It's also like an incentive for the friar to convert.
proselytize. Yeah.
So I don't mind that. So I think that sets up the idea of different gods in different cultures very well, because each culture is going to have their own power center of faith, right?
Yeah.
Back to Max's question, does that mean that for the baseline member of each society, the faith or whatever they believe, the gods are relatively important?
I don't know. For baseline?
Yeah, like just the common man gets up in the morning, he has a little shrine, or it's just something in passing, or like how important
it's like really waning? What if there's like almost no belief out there, and the friar's like out here trying to keep the flame going a little bit?
That's cool.
He's like one of the few. He's one of the few remaining. That's why there's so few friars now. Is because the gods have to channel all their energy into these like few outlets.
Gotcha.
So that's the strategy of the god, right? So he's trying to like push his energy into these like 5 friars to spread the word with his miracles. You know what I mean?
All right, that's cool. I like that.
Okay. So we'll say usually people just kind of like view religion with skepticism.
Yeah.
But then maybe a couple of the races will have like super strong faith. And so like you'll come across these like really strong, maybe almost squads of zealots. They're able to just like perform maybe more basic miracles, but just because it's so much more power, their god, it just kind of distributes it out kind of evenly. So all the goblins have this greed ability where it's like they're just able to find money for some reason, you know what I'm saying, or something like that.
Gotcha.
Just always have money available to them if they just wait long enough, or some like other sort of minor power like that for the whole race, because they're such good believers. I don't know if that would be an example. Elves could be another one that has like a strong, or maybe they're like the most atheistic. I don't know. But I think either elves or dwarves should be like the strong faith. And then like goblins have this kind of, I like the idea of like the goblins having this kind of light, pious power. I don't know what to call it. I don't want to alliterate it. So
yeah, I think elves should be because they're long lived, right? Their things gonna change slower in their society, so they probably should the one that have a strong faith.
Okay.
Dwarf a bit longer lived too, but like because they're very materialistic, maybe they're the first one that lost their faith.
Okay.
It's classic.
Yeah. And humans kind of, the way their faith often gets done is there's like cults.
Yeah.
So like there'll be these like
And
weird
because
cults.
humans
and then
are
maybe there's a couple like strong gods out there, but
yeah. And since humans are relatively short-lived, right? Much more changing in their in their attitude toward
their gods are a lot
when
younger.
and the god of old are not worshipped anymore, and some new gods are worshipped now, and
Then of course there's
but also
exceptions to everything.
the waning of their fate took pretty fast too.
Mhm.
In one generation, and especially humans are like fickle, right there.
No.
Mm.
I think halflings probably got a pretty strong like fertility crop based god,
More like ancestor worship.
Maybe that'd be kind of interesting to have
they have a lot of sex.
Their gods are like dead halflings. So they have like a very
so it's more ascendants, right?
Yeah. Their ancestors have ascended, yeah. That's interesting. I like that idea a lot, actually.
Cool.
And then they just kind of but I like the idea of them being mostly like hearth based and
clan based.
No, I'm sorry. What I mean is like homemaking type gods.
I see. Okay.
Hedonistic.
Hedonistic.
Domestic.
More domestic.
No, I'm saying hedonistic.
Why are you saying hedonistic?
Because that's
he wants
usually what
to be sex based.
How is having good crops and family hedonistic?
Well, because they like to eat a lot and play music and.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying like Dionysus kind of.
Yeah, and they drink a lot and they have like those big orgy.
Yeah, you're making my halflings more degenerate as we speak. I don't like it. I don't know that
and
I like it.
The ancestor worship.
Get your hands off my halflings, you degenerate.
The ancestor worship is kind of weird because you never know.
The short little people.
You're never exactly sure who your father is because there's so much like fucking around.
Yeah, they know who their fathers are. They have ancestral.
Yeah, but
they have a very keen sense of ancestry. They know exactly who their families are.
No, but that's the reason why they have the
go turn another race into whatever the hell you're thinking.
That's the reason why they have like this strong like ancestry worship because biologically they're never sure who their father is.
Be my daddy. They're praying.
No, they can reinforce it through like this lineage thing, right? It's overcompensation.
Yeah,
because like deep down they realize that
yeah, I don't want to subvert expectations with my halfling deities. I just want my nice god of soup. That's gonna give it's gonna give me a nice flavorful bowl of soup once in a while.
Nah, all right. Don't like my
I don't hate the idea of like an adolescent like cult sort of subversive thing. I don't hate that. I feel like that's very much a human. That would go.
Are we gonna meet halfling? Are you gonna play an halfling?
I was leaning towards human, but
yeah.
Good to know that they're around. And they have a god of soup. No soup for you.
The god of soup does not like onions in his soup.
They have a god of onions as well.
That's more of a god of onions thing than a god of soup thing. Yeah, exactly. That's very wholesome.
God of
halflings are wholesome.
Okay.
You go take that crap to the human world. All right. Whew. Sorry, I had to use my GM capital for the halflings.
Save that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Ideas.
Yeah, I gotta nip it in the bud.
What else we gotta say? Geography?
I think we nailed the gods there. Geography, does it matter? What do we
start on the
say
coast
about it?
I mean,
the coast is gone, so you're not on the coast.
Okay.
Potentially the coast is gone. I'd rather you not know what's going on at the coast.
Okay.
So we're like it's the not a hook I'm throwing at you, right?
Okay.
All right.
What's the size of where we start?
Not too far inland, right? Like I want you to be able to travel to the coast if you need to.
A few days walk from the coast.
There you go.
2 days.
Make it 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's long.
That's a long time, man.
How long do you walk in a week?
Fucking far.
You could walk a ways. Yeah.
How far can you walk in a day? Okay.
80 kilometer.
Yeah, probably.
Is that far?
Yeah. It's like 50 miles.
Yeah.
So in 2 weeks, you get to 700 miles.
Yeah.
That's a long ways.
It's pretty far.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. Let's do 4 days.
5 days? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Like long enough that like it's a pain to go, but
what kind of geography are we in? Is this farmland? Is it mountainous, forests, swamps?
Hills.
Is it on a river?
Any preference?
Hills.
Hills?
It's hilly, yeah.
Let's put some vineyards on it.
Yeah, okay.
So it's warmer, right?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, like Mediterranean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bit of like South of France kind of vibe, or like Tuscany.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tuscany here.
There you go, Tuscany.
Okay.
California.
No. California is a desert, right? If you don't like
it's a lot
waste
of different things.
million fucking liter of water every day.
Okay. Hills
Don't
with vineyards.
Don't get me started on California water. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything. So
with the AI server farm, like using too much water, but like
let's get the AI
California use more water for almond production.
This town you're living in also has an issue with AI server farms, which is
it does. Okay.
Something to consider. It's affecting the vineyards.
Yeah.
No, okay. So what else do we do? I like the idea of just like continents. That's happening. There's continents.
There's continents.
I don't want to go archipelago or
okay. So this is like we're on one of the how many continents? Do we even know? Like this is just
is the whole world? Are we on a planet? Or are we on a floating disc?
Like we are now.
I like to call it a firmament.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Water's above, water's below.
So that's our model of the universe. Is it?
When it rains,
is
firmament.
Yeah.
That's
ice walls and everything.
So we can do it like a snow globe kind of thing.
Living in a snow globe. I like the idea of I don't know. I like the idea. I like the two big continents. There's an ocean, and then maybe a hidden third continent, or
like Ethos and Westeros.
That's it. Like, there's no way to not make it like something. Almost, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like Azeroth. You know,
I was mostly poking fun of the naming thing. Like, well, there's one in the east, so let's call it
West.
One in the west, call it West.
Thanks, George. Keeping it real.
Yeah. There's this really good video that's like, it might have just been a cat, like a green. What's that called? Green's text story. But it's basically like Tolkien describing how he named everything. It's like, I want this to be. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to re-say it and it'd be funny. Anyways, what do you guys think? So for magic, how do you learn magic?
Okay, back
tomes, old tomes.
So it is book learning.
It's book learning.
I like the idea of natural casting, like natural ability, like sorcerers.
Like sorcerers. Okay,
I like that idea. I like the idea.
Oh, really? So you're born with it?
Basically, just pick whatever origin you want. I'm fine with it. I'll just leave it up to
But is it something that could be accessible to everybody, or is that something you need to have like the spark in you when you're born?
I would say that's a question mark, but definitely the spark burns brighter and is more natural for some than others.
Okay.
And then of course you can trade something to a entity for the power. So warlocks, wizards, and sorcerers. I mean, I like all three of them.
Yeah, and there's like a warlock class, right? And there's a conjurer class.
Aren't they all the same? Aren't they all conjurers?
Are they? I forgot.
I think conjure is the only magic cast.
Oh yeah, conjurer.
So it's just like how do you can flavor your conjurer however you want.
Yeah.
Is what basically what I'm saying. But
oh yeah,
as far as the meta, the world
magic,
is concerned.
sorcery, yeah.
And so feel free to bargain yourselves away to get some spell dice.
I'm gonna play
all right. I feel like this is pretty good. So let's talk kingdoms or politics.
Okay.
I guess it depends on if you're Crispy's going to be human. Max, I know you're itching to be an elf. Is that right? Is that fair to say?
No, I wanted to be halfling, but you kind of killed it for me now.
You could be a degenerate halfling if you want.
I'm just gonna be a human.
I'm just trying. I don't want you to paint the entire society as degenerates. Okay. Cool. So humans. So you guys are in a human kingdom. Do you like the idea of kingdoms, or do you want to do like small city states sort of?
And the halfling are very strong though.
Say again?
Yeah,
the halfling are very strong in EZD6.
Yes, they're very good.
Yeah.
Why? What do they do?
They have
where's the races?
Target
What
number.
page is the races? Because
30,
I've been looking for
30. They have a +1 to their target numbers for foes hitting them. So instead of getting hit like everyone else does, that actually
start with the
oh wow. So you
start with a healing potion as well.
Larger foes have difficulty hitting you. +1 to your target. It's okay. I'd rather be a goblin. It's not even close. Goblin's so much cooler. Night Sight's so good. Is cheating? Is Night Sight cheating?
No, it's not that good. You only see like twice as far in dim light.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not in the dark.
That's true.
So politics.
Yeah, so
is there a big political change, or is it like mostly peace and just like the Leviathan things? It's gonna be the disruptor.
Well, the Leviathan thing is kind of forcing political action. So like people have lost trade routes. People are enterprisingly, taking advantage. So
they're like refugees.
Oh yeah. Fleeing
the city overcrowded with refugees.
Everyone fleeing the coast.
And the bigger city were probably on the coast.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's easy for trade and shit like that.
Lots of death, lots of refugees.
Yeah.
So all the kingdoms are kind of turning inward right now, I would say. Except for maybe the dwarves who stick to their mountains. So they weren't as affected as much. So maybe there's kind of a dwarven ascendancy happening.
Yeah. It's probably like if we're like in a feudal system, right? There's probably like a bunch of like noble and stuff like that lost some fiefdom, and they're probably upset about that. They're gonna have some they're gonna say the king is too inactive or whatever. I assume there's gonna be some miscontentment like that, right?
Yeah. So political opposition will definitely be taking advantage of this drive to point fingers. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So maybe they'll see it as a way to flip the table or turn the tables and seize power with some subterfuge or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know that that's something that you really are privy to, or
Is it a lot of like a smaller kingdom, or is it like one big
yeah, that's what
empire?
we're talking about. Crispy said he likes small.
Yeah, I like small too.
I like big
small.
fortress cities as well.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of. So the idea of this fortress city, do they have kings?
Probably like most of them, yes, but some of them probably have different kind of system.
They probably give themselves their own titles. They just like make up whatever.
Probably like it's probably like some kind of thing like pre-unification Italy, right?
Yeah.
Say again?
When it's a bunch of cities, pre-unification Italy
Or Germany.
or Germany, but since we already mentioned like Tuscany, right?
Yeah, thousands of
kingdoms.
Thousands of like of a city-state with like some land around, yeah,
just a little bit of land around, just enough to support the one city.
So there are smaller towns which are kind of like satellites for these larger cities, maybe like 3 smaller towns for a large city. And maybe they kind of have competing influences with other larger cities.
Yeah.
Would you say something like that is going on, or it's not as clear cut who owns the smaller towns?
Yeah, you probably like a 2 large town that are kind of like decided to ally themselves and became like one kingdom, like 2 nearby town. You probably have also like some. You probably also have some, because that's the thing too, right? In medieval time, sometimes you had like your fief, your domain was very spread out. So sometimes like one ruler could be like the ruler of like this town here and this other town like way far off, right? It was like
through marriage or something.
Yeah.
Alliance.
So it's often like very messy.
Yeah, like defensive pacts as well. So these kind of like political alliances are starting to form these like proto nations.
It's almost going back to the geography. Well, it's kind of going back to geography, but if we model about like something to Germany, right? Very little coast, a lot of like the country landlocked. That's going to be important with the Leviathan story. If we model something after Italy, a lot of coast because the peninsula, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So is that one of those two more interesting for?
I think if the Leviathan is going to be a bigger part, then something more akin to Italy would be. It's going to put us in conflict with the Leviathan sooner than if it's more like Germany. It's almost landlocked. Maybe.
Let's pop some chats up here because Doodle Squatch is throwing some feedback in here. First of all, is someone playing a merfolk?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Perhaps there are fewer magic users in the current timeline than there was in the past.
Yeah.
Probably. I almost think it's magic users are in ascendance because the gods are going away.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
Golden age of sorcery is long past, so I feel like the opposite. So
it's kind of a new thing that is developing.
Yeah, and I like this. So the gods are kind of reacting to the rise of mysticism. So they've like concentrated their power into these friars as like competing mages almost.
Yeah.
So that's why they get confused with mages so much as well.
And the rays of magic is probably also like why people like lost faith in the priest, because now it's this conflicting idea, right? Yeah. You say you have those miracles, but you're just like a charlatan.
Yeah.
Right? Just like
my Uncle Joe knows how to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, your Uncle Joe's an asshole.
Yeah,
I like that. Thank you, Doodle Squatch, for
those are good suggestions.
Yeah.
I like the opposite of what you said, but it's also kind of tied to what you said. All right, so we're on a peninsula that kind of really makes the Leviathan important, like way more important, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on it's hard for me to envision the geography of it. I was just like ocean, grassland, forest, mountain. That's kind of like kind of flow chart. But we can have I like the shape that you guys are describing.
A boot.
Lines.
Doesn't have to be a boot.
It's
It could be
literally
like
Italy.
yeah, could be something else, like a hat.
Maybe Florida.
Yeah, could be like
Maybe
Florida.
Florida.
Maybe like Florida,
It's the same.
with a mountainous spine going down it instead of being flat,
Yeah.
and then foothills where the
Yeah.
vineyards are.
That's the thing with Italy, right? Italy is like is the tail end of like the Alps. So there's like those mountains in the north, and
I like the
Yeah.
idea of there being this cove. So like maybe this is the peninsula where it's like the big piece of land comes out, but then there's this like large water channel that goes up into the land, and that's
I thought
kind
you
of
would come up with a map.
Huh? You
I thought
told me
you would
not
come
to.
up with a
You
map.
told me not to.
Oh, I told you not.
But
to.
I'll make a map. I'll make it.
I thought we said like we agreed upon like that
How
the
dare
map
you.
could be
How
like
dare
for the lower mental load. What?
I like the map. What?
I'm making the map now. All right. God,
Yeah,
bastard. All right. So
that's third.
how dare you imply
Look at Finland or something.
that I did not make a map based on going against what you said? I mean, it was, anyways, whatever.
No. In the conclusion that we had is like map are fair game because they're lower mental load.
Mhm.
Yep.
You were talking
But, like,
about peasants and maps for like,
Yeah, like I
20
like,
minutes.
yeah, because like maps are a fairly recent thing, right? Like didn't
It's
used to be a thing. People
Well,
didn't
yeah,
have
if you
maps
don't
or-
travel, you don't need a map.
Yeah.
But it's
travel-
also
I will
like-
make a cool ass map with my Wonder Draft. I love that freaking
yeah,
software.
there you go.
All right. So, but I like the idea of this kind of cove that's kind of like has this open channel of water that's kind of shielded from that tsunamis and from the
Yeah.
Leviathan. So that's like where all the boats are. So it's kind of like made this like really
okay.
popular.
A natural arbor.
It's a very big sea, but I guess the tsunami probably would have taken it out anyways. Well, I guess if the land's protected.
if there's like a natural like a wave break, right? That's the whole point.
Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of become this like real big city, but no one can leave. Because where are you gonna go? Can't go out in the water.
So are we not on the inlet? Like we're
No, we're
one
not.
day? Or are we just right on the coast?
I
What?
don't
No,
I don't
we're
know.
still a few days from the coast. It's a peninsula, but it's a big one.
Okay.
You could be in this city I'm talking about that's in this cove.
Okay.
You still
could.
kind of have water, but it's protected from the
This-
thrashing
Right on
of
the
the
coast.
Leviathan.
It's more of a
This cove is probably like in a very like mountainous region. So going there, it's probably like a very arduous mountain pass. Going there like not by boat.
okay.
What do you think?
Yep.
I don't understand what that looks like. So it's
Like
like you're going down like a canyon.
Maybe like between northern Greece and southern Greece.
Yeah, you have to climb over a mountain and
Yep.
find those paths, right? And
Oh, okay.
Take a look at Greece.
Okay.
probably
that's
even more of a
interesting.
pain in the winter.
Mhm.
I got you.
Yeah. What time of year are we? Are we in the spring? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the thing that we didn't have like much news because like during the winter this mountain pass is very hard, so very few people is gonna try it.
Let's do summer.
Wanna do summer?
Yeah.
I always do summer.
Do we?
Do
Don't
we?
we do winter?
It's kind of like it's kind of the default assumption that it's summer, no?
Spring?
We can do summer. Well, spring doesn't matter much, but
Spring doesn't matter.
well, spring or summer is the same.
Spring is something you get to. Summer's where you start, where you're dying from heat
Gotcha.
Okay.
in the desert. Because that's where you're going.
Them goblins. Them desert goblins again.
You played yourselves.
Yeah.
It's just like, what's the hazard of spring? It's just beautiful, and sometimes
Floods.
it rains. I guess it rains.
Blood
yeah.
and mud. Yeah.
Floods. A late frost.
Yeah.
I'm okay with spring now.
But it's
I don't really.
spring or
think.
like the reason I said
I'm no
spring is
longer
because if you say like okay, usually people travel by sea to go to this city in this inlet in this cove. The alternative is to go to those mountain pass, but during the winter it's a real bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's spring, so like the mountain pass are reopening, right?
Okay.
News is just coming in.
Yeah. So
Sure.
now there's this question about like what happened to that city because now people don't want to travel by boat because of this monster.
Ooh,
But-
yeah. And they haven't been getting supplies there for a while either.
Oh,
So it's
Because
probably
there's
like a
no
big unknown.
land-based travel.
And I think it's interesting if we come from a village nearby of that place, right?
Yeah.
But
I like that. Yeah, spring
yeah.
is really important for this
Yeah.
geography.
you're welcome.
We have Crispy to thank for it.
That's all right.
All right, cool. So politically, feel like we pretty much just figuring out who's running this town is really all that
Yeah.
matters.
So who's
What are the adjacent ones? Okay. All right. I feel good about what we got here.
You want to give a name like to our town?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
We'll call him Devin.
The town or the leader?
The name of the leader.
Oh, what's the name of the town?
Oh, the name of the town. I have to think about it.
It's like it's gonna be like a.
What's his title? Is he a mayor? Is he a
lord?
A count.
Count?
Ooh, count sounds good.
Or a marquis.
Marquis.
No.
No. He's led by Count. Evan.
Like a marcher lord, right? That's what you call him in English, right? The marquis. Marcher lord.
Sam. I guess I want to do like a Sam. Last name Sama.
Devin Sama.
Samal. Devin Somali.
Devin Somali.
Or Salami.
Oh, I like that.
Samal.
Devin Salami.
I'm cool with small. It sounds like small, which is great.
All right, what do we know about this guy? Like, what would we know? Not all his secrets, but what do we like? What's his reputation?
He's greedy.
Yeah, he's definitely greedy. This is like a very high trade town.
And he's very fat.
But there's no trade. So
yeah.
He's been getting leaner.
He's been getting leaner. Yeah. He used to be like a very good fighter.
His kids are Somalians. That's right.
When he's a bit older now, like he's in his mid 40, but in his 20, he used to be like a very good fighter. He would go out to a lot of tourney.
He'd be a pirate turned legit.
Oh.
Kind of became a folk hero, and they just made him the Lord or the Count. And he's like, okay.
And his main base operation is in this city or in the inlet.
Well,
there is like
he's
palace,
not a pirate
manor.
anymore.
Yeah, his palace or his manor is.
Yeah, he's just running the town.
Okay.
Taking his insider trading bonuses.
Okay.
Getting his investments in.
Okay.
Little quid pro quo.
And the town is going to be called
Money
something
generation.
like
something Cove.
Yeah, the Shield Cove. Shield Harbor.
I do not like that name.
No.
Let's go with how about the Iron Cove?
Okay.
Iron Cove?
Yeah. Something like that. Some kind of metal.
Okay.
Is there metal in the mountain?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like their trade.
Oh, that would be a good reason to be there.
The mountains are run by the dwarves, maybe?
So there's dwarf around.
Yeah.
Iron, is it? Or coal? No, Coal Cove would sound fucking stupid.
Yeah. I was thinking,
How
I want
about
to say like I
Cape
want to say
Iron?
some Cape Iron. How about Cape Steel? That sounds kind
Nah,
of dope.
I don't like it.
No steel.
No steel because that's not a metal. That's not an alloy.
Well, maybe they make steel there.
They could, but like, did they make steel when they founded the town?
Maybe not. We'll smoke about it. We'll smoke about it. Let's put a pin in that one.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Well,
that's
let's talk characters. Silver Cove. I don't hate it.
Silver Cove.
Let's let Doodle Squatch name our city. It's called Silver Cove. Aquina.
I
Is
like
that the name of it?
I'm just grabbing names from
the generator.
Sapphire Cove.
Tisbury. I like that. Tisbury Cove.
Yeah.
The Emerald Cove.
Yeah, sure.
Emerald Cove. Yeah, that sounds good.
Good. It'll work.
We have a consensus. All right. Characters then?
Characters. Let's do it.
All right. So are you still leaning towards this this holy man? Crispy?
Yep.
Right on. I guess you need to describe your god. I'll let you figure that out.
Yeah.
Since you're kind of his right-hand man.
And just to be clear,
really
right?
I want to be someone pious.
Hell yeah.
Just to be clear, we're not starting in Emerald Cove. We're starting in a village attached to it, right? But on the other side of the pass, probably. Or a village nearby, but on the other side of the pass. Probably attached, probably under the feet. The feet.
What is the pass?
What do you mean
by the pass?
The mountain pass.
Okay. So on the other side of the mountains.
This is the city.
Yeah.
So to get to Emerald Cove, you have to go through the mountains. Right.
From the inland,
Yeah.
yes. And then
Okay.
From where we are, yes.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
This is the village.
So in that case, you're almost like kind of beholden to the mountain dwarves there, if there are mountain dwarves.
There probably are the mountain dwarf. They probably have like some kind of like city there, like some kind of like settlement there.
Yeah. Maybe it's a mix of dwarves and humans.
There's probably a lot of them in the Emerald Cove.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
But who runs the city or the village?
Let's see.
What if Devon Samuel is very small, and then like there's rumor that he's half dwarf?
Okay, I'm down with that.
Which might not be a thing, right? But it's just like
he hates being called Count Small. I can tell you that.
That's funny with the name as well, right? Because it's Samuel, yeah, exactly. The small Count Samuel. That's what people like. Belittle him.
The small count. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, the small count. Yeah.
The count.
And it's also kind of like a play on the fact that he's so cheap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably like a vertical village, right? We're like in the hills on the other side of the mountain. So it's like we set up those vineyards. So that's what we do.
It's almost like it's just facilitating this trade route.
That's probably like we probably like export our wine through there if we want to send it by boat.
Yeah. Yeah, because you need the hills.
Yeah.
So that's where the wine is made, and then you take it through the pass. to ship it out through Emerald Cove.
Yeah.
Like that. So now I don't want to make Emerald Cove protected. I kind of want it to get swallowed up by the Leviathan.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah. So they haven't come through this pass.
We haven't heard them like in a while.
The pass is supposed to be hard to get through.
Yes, in the winter.
Right.
In the winter, like it's nearly like impassable.
So the snow is melted finally.
Yeah, it's melting. Yeah.
And we're due for that first shipment.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been shipping your wine north. Or to the south, probably north, I don't know. East.
Well, we don't ship wine all year round.
I don't know when wine is made.
You in the fall.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's not even ready to ship.
Yeah, well, it's we probably like wait until like the spring or summer to ship it because like it can ferment in the barrel.
Yeah.
But when spring comes,
then we want to get the wine out.
There's some sort of reason. Yeah, I guess you're aging the wine.
Well, it's also like because like we recall that we collect the grape in the fall and then we press it into wine and then the wine need to age for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is like a batch that you want to get off to Emerald Cove.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also like we probably
By
buy.
you, I mean the city.
We probably like import like in the fall. We probably also import a bunch of things from Emerald Cove that we're gonna need for the winter, and we give them a bunch of things that they're gonna need for the winter because we know we're gonna be cut off for the winter. So now
also lots
spring,
of like
supply run low on a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah. Also kind of the other way too, right? Because they typically they'll need
food,
some basic supplies that you can sell there too. I don't know, but would they? Because they typically can just sail out and get it. If anything, it goes the other way, right? If anything, it goes to the other
but like they probably don't sail out like for bread and shit like that. They probably get from the village on the other side, like flour and shit like that.
You don't want to ship in grain.
You could,
for some reason.
But it's probably just simpler to get it locally.
Or livestock, maybe.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to
maybe
take livestock through a boat.
Yeah, that's
maybe
a good
that's
one.
a thing.
Yeah. But so they're probably usually dependent on some staple from the land. And so usually there's those big exchange in the fall and in the spring, right? In the fall because they want to stock up for the winter, and the spring because they're stuck around low because they consume the thing, right? So that's probably like in those parts, it's probably like a big, especially when it comes to spring, it's probably like a big thing where like you go out and look at there's probably people going out and look at the pass and I think the pass is about to be open now, and then like everybody's getting ready. There's an effervescence in the town.
So what is the role of the Dwarven Mountain Pass?
They
like, why is it hard?
Why?
To get through the mountains?
Because it's because of altitude. They're sharp mountain.
Okay, so it's going to be probably hard to take livestock through the mountain.
It's snowed in the winter.
Yeah, in the winter it's snowed in. That's the problem, right? There's too much snow. The snow is too deep.
So you think you could take livestock through a thawed out
when it's thawed out
pass?
Yeah.
On a narrow, winding road.
But that's the problem. If you go too soon, there's still gonna be snow someplace deep, especially in the shadow, right, where the sun doesn't hit directly. It's gonna be
avalanches.
Yeah.
So it's probably like this. What's that called when dirt falls down?
Landslides.
Yeah. So that's probably happening a lot with the spring, is these mudslides.
Yeah. But it's also if you have to pull your oxen like forward, right? Because they don't want to move, and then it's muddy and slippery, right? Like that's a challenge as well.
So that might
Especially, like,
even
since you don't have
be
you
waiting
don't have
till the
the
summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be
That's-
late spring probably.
But it's probably something like you want to do as soon as possible, and it's
Yes.
probably like kind of like a risk reward, right? If you go earlier in the market there, you get better deal, but you might not make it. You might lose some beast on the way.
well, then what's the
if
role
you
of
go
the
with a card,
dwarves?
the dwarf they just mine the emerald in the mountain.
So they're not really involved in the trade route.
No,
All right.
maybe
They don't take like a tariff for.
do they ask for a passage fees?
Maybe that they keep the pass open. Like if the road gets washed out, then the dwarves come in.
Well,
They fix
they
it.
do maintenance on the road and take a toll.
They keep the pass open, and in exchange they take wine.
Oh yeah, and meat.
Wine and meat. Mm-hmm.
And they'll trade with the village too.
Yeah.
Bread
because, like,
and stuff.
yeah, and they're mining the emerald, so that's probably what they used to pay. Dwarf sniper, yeah. They have guns. The dwarf have guns.
But when the snow comes, it's like, forget it. We're not.
Yeah.
We're gonna be hibernating basically. We're mining.
Yeah, basically, they just go in their mountain and like
we'll clear it out. Then we'll send word to the village when it's clear. Then you're free to come through.
Yeah, there's probably like also like maybe here and there like a part of the road that need a little more improvement, right? Like maybe a bridge or some shit like that, and they take care of that. They probably don't do that much, but they still charge for a toll.
Yeah, it's sovereignty. You're crossing through there.
Yeah, and like there's this bridge that they build, but now the bridge there and doesn't need repair every year or all the time, right? It's like
it's actually like the most sturdy bridge ever.
Yeah, but now they're still owning it,
standing for centuries.
Yeah, and there's like the toll operator there.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
A bridge or a tunnel or something like that. Maybe it's a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
So you
and there's a rumor that if you don't pay the fee, then they'll just like let a landslide down. They got it like ready on the trigger.
They lock you in the tunnel.
They'll lock you in.
Yeah. And there's probably like also like rumor of like or maybe it's true, but like alternative route you can take to not have to pay, but they're much more arduous. So probably also some smuggling happening. Maybe the dwarf won't.
You're basically climbing mountains to do it.
Exactly. Yeah. You need like a pickaxe and shit like that to go and rope. So
you're not taking a herd of cattle through it.
Yeah.
All right, I like it.
Who's leading? Who's leading our village?
His name is Paul.
Good old Paul. Last name? Paul.
He doesn't have a last name. He's not a noble or anything.
Yeah.
It's like Paul the Cooper. Paul the Cooper.
The Cooper? What's a Cooper?
Makes barrels.
Make barrels.
Oh, they make barrels. Okay.
So it's big. It's an important job in a wine based village.
I like the idea that he's like old.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really make the barrels anymore. Like he's got an apprentice doing it.
Yeah. Bunch of sons.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
Maybe a few wives.
Maybe.
We go on polygamy right now? Let's talk polygamy. All right. All right, cool. I dig it.
What's the name of the village?
Is there some sort of good French word for wine?
Yeah.
Do the French have a word for wine, Max?
Yeah. My name. Boivin.
So we'll call it. Should we just name it after Max? Boivin.
My name literally means like drink wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Vinholm. I love that.
Oh,
that sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. Vinholm.
Boom.
or what do we call like the wine harvest? We call it in French the vendage, and that's why there's a bunch of village called like something vendé.
I don't know that I
whatever.
can. I don't know that I can co-sign on all these French words that I'm going to pronounce like an idiot. Voilage.
Vendée.
It's the old voilage again. Time of
Vendage.
year. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Vindaloo. The village of Vindaloo. There you go.
Sworn off all of it.
What?
Vindaloo, curries, all of it. Sworn off it. What are we going to go with?
I like Vinholm.
Vinhelm is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Sherlock Holmes.
Or Vinolo. What about Vinolo? Like somebody say Oliom, but Vinolo.
Hollyholm.
Oliom. Yeah. Sherlock
I like
Holmes.
Vinholm.
Okay.
Stick with it. Okay. Characters.
Easy to say.
That's important.
Nothing is easy to say.
It's true.
It's a matter of perspective.
Matter of perspective. That's right.
So you guys both going to be humans.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. It's a good opportunity for a human dwarf team up.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I thought, like with this mountain pass thing, it could kind of be a thing.
Maybe I'll be a dwarf friar.
So now we got to talk about what what dwarven gods are like. We didn't really.
Oh, we mentioned earlier like
we made dwarves atheists.
We made them atheists, but maybe that's part of the reason why the dwarf friar doesn't live with the dwarf really much anymore.
Like it.
Yeah,
kind of a pariah.
Kind of a pariah. So
That's
do you have like a kind of a human god, or maybe it's a
no? It's
maybe
like
it's
an
a
old god that funnels his energy into little crispy.
Yeah, it's an old dwarf god, but there's probably a kind of an equivalent god in the human kind of culture, and now he's trying to spin that in there. What about that? What like when like Hermes, right? Like our Mercury has been linked to Wotan, right?
I was gonna say they're gonna be similar gods in different cultures, and you gave me shit, and now you're advocating for similar gods in different cultures, and it's upsetting me.
When did I give you shit? I never gave you shit.
I said, what if the elves and the humans have the same god? And you were like, different cultures have different gods. And I was like, okay. You don't remember saying that?
No, I don't think. I think you're gaslighting me. I don't think I ever said that.
There's no telling. We'll never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Crispy, figure it out. I mean, whatever you want to do, obviously. I want to know what Max wants to do.
What does Max want to do?
Probably a warden.
A warden.
Okay.
That's like the ranger type?
Yeah.
Okay. What does warden got on it? Let me share. I'm going to share too.
Yeah, go for it.
You got like a medium armor. You got boon to range weapon and wilderness attack. He's a trail finder. You can follow trace left by passing creature.
Nice.
And he's a forager, so you can sustain yourself in the outdoors. You can also sustain other, depending on the size of the group and circumstances.
Cool. Ranged weapons, wilderness tasks. There you go.
So I guess I'm going to use a ranged weapon then. A bow.
Okay.
The fucking drawing like, doesn't have a bow. He has arrow, but he doesn't have a bow. He has like a sword and an axe. Yeah, a bunch of knives.
It's got something on. Oh, that's a scabbard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's his fucking bow? Mr. Range weapon.
He probably dropped it on the ground, so he could draw his weapons more quickly. Yeah. Obviously, it's the only explanation.
You said hunter as well. Yeah.
What did I say that?
Did you? I was.
Well, he has boon on wilderness tasks, so I imagine that involves hunting. You can follow traces left by passing creatures.
Yeah.
See, now I would think that that is a wilderness task. It's kind of tricky.
What's his role in the village?
What is his role? He goes around and he well, he's kind of like he's probably do like some hunting for like for some meat. He's probably like he's probably, you know what? He's probably the guy that goes to see if the trade is open.
It's part of his job. Goes
Yeah, part of his job.
maybe he goes to meet the dwarf.
Yeah, when people get lost, he's the one trying to find them.
Like a park ranger kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be a tanner.
Could be a tanner, but he's not.
Well, I mean, you can't make a job out of being the rescue guy, right? You're not working your 40 hours.
Oh,
guides?
Yeah, he guides. For people that want to go to place, yeah.
If you're not working 40 hours a week.
Well, nobody
what are
like
you
it's
doing?
medieval time. You don't work 40 hours a week. It's a lot of free time. I don't know. You probably like do some coal.
Yeah.
To get some money. Is the coal maker. Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
Charcoal, yeah.
Well, you got all your inclinations to pick still.
Yeah.
You're gonna get 3 of them.
Yeah.
All right, and you're a dwarf friar. So dwarves have tunnel sight and resist poison.
What Max, are you going to be? What age are you?
What age am I?
Yeah. You're a young man. You're going to be an old man. You're going to have a family. You'd be by yourself.
I'm by myself. I'm probably a widower. Like I had a wife, she died in childbirth, and the child died with her, and I never remarried.
30s?
And I'm probably like, do I want to be in my 40s? Maybe I want to be in my mid 40s. Be a bit of an older guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like an old fuck, mid 40s.
Nice.
Okay.
And Crispy, we wanted you to not be 1 step away from death, if possible.
Yeah.
Okay, I will try my best.
What did you want me? You wanted to do something from me to Phil. You wanted me to play like
I had an idea. I don't really want in it. I don't really actually care. But what we said was to be a selfish character. But then we figured out you had played one, so it became less important.
What did I never play, Crispy?
What's something?
What is my trope that I always go back to, and what's something that I always avoid, except magic user, because I'm not making magic user now. But
you have played a lot of characters with vices that
that's true.
Don't like others.
Yeah.
Fiercely independent. So maybe the challenge, instead of being fiercely independent, maybe he's very dedicated to the village itself. He's very community minded.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
That'd be a little different. I usually play the characters that are about to die, so I'm going to try to take inclinations that are going to toughen them up a bit.
Yeah, a little tougher. Another thing I wanted to bring up is, do we want to make this, for tone purposes, a bit more lethal? And
more lethal than what it is normally?
Use the stress mechanic rather than the karma mechanic. Stress mechanic from Dreaded Doomscapes, which is this book I'm holding that is a black square.
I have to pull
Very nice book.
Thank you. So basically, stress mechanic in EZD6 is you take 3 stress and it gives you a strike, and you can take a stress and it acts like karma.
And that replace karma, right?
And there's no karma. Or you could have karma.
No, I don't think I want that.
Okay. Just stick to normal this book.
That would be yeah. What do you think? Crispy?
Unless
it also works as a mental damage. So for like psychic attack or whatever.
Yeah. Because it's already quite lethal, right? And if we want to go to the bottom of that, like if we were to do like a one shot or something like that, it'd be different. But if you want to stick around a bit,
yeah, I would just leave it as plain vanilla because from the outset you had said, Phil, that you wanted it to be
no system mastery
issues. Just keep it, so that we don't have to worry about that at all.
No, just want to throw it out there. Okay, you guys ready to go inclinations?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
You're only gonna get 2, Crispy.
I know. I got to be really careful here.
Filthy dwarf.
Man, oh man, it's gonna be because I'm supposed to stay alive.
So the dwarf gets tunnel sight.
Yep, and I resist poison, which could maybe never come up. So I'm not even sure. All right.
Or it might. You never know.
It might.
Look at this guy. Look at this friendly guy.
Yeah.
Hatred of the unholy.
I probably also like part of my task in the village. If I'm like village oriented now, I'll probably go after a criminal because like with the tracking thing, right? That's probably also something I do.
That's cool.
And I think, yeah.
I mean, be thinking about. Obviously, we're thinking about goals.
Yeah.
And any existing connections between the two of you.
I'll come to that.
Well, I'm going to go with I used to be a soldier. Maybe I was one that would guard the toll.
Oh.
And since you're a guide, we would have had contact, you and I.
Yeah.
And then when I'm banished, when I'm exiled from the dwarven
that's cool.
hold, then I don't know who else to go to except for the human that I've had the most contact with, which is the warden.
So you were the guy that went to tell the village that the pass was open, and Max was the guy that went to go find out if the pass was open.
Yeah. No, I was the guy that collected the money.
Yeah, collect the money
on the tunnel that goes through the mountain that you have to use to get
that's
through.
Interesting. How's your relationship with money now as a pious friar?
I'd have to give it up.
Are you like a I don't know.
Now poverty,
dwarven gods, anti-money?
Yeah, I'd say so.
What the reason why the dwarf don't worship it anymore?
That's true.
Yeah, because he's not
greed has taken his place.
He says that the love of gold is the downfall of.
Yeah. So are you like a kind of an asset?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you could say so. Aesthetic. I'm more of an aesthetic.
Aesthetic? Is that how you pronounce?
I think so. I could be, like the monastic orders of Christendom, where they took vows of poverty.
Yeah,
give it all up, except for your weapons, of course. I'm going to go with fighter as one of my inclinations, and my other one, I'm tossed here a little bit, Phil, but I think I'm going to go with tough bastard.
Nice. I love tough bastard.
So being a soldier means I will have boon on melee attacks. And
it doesn't really, tough bastard just can kind of keep going, huh?
Yeah. You always get it.
Yes.
That's
cool. It's like a reroll on your last armor roll,
Yes, basically, yeah.
except a better roll.
So, but I don't know if I'll have armor because a friar doesn't have armor. So it'll be part of my poverty is I won't have my dwarven plate anymore.
Look at you trying to kill yourself already.
Yeah.
I've taken all the armor off now.
No. I have medium armor. I'm okay. I got medium armor, and I get blessed, which means my miraculous save is on a 5, not a 6.
You get good saves.
So I
am a believer that the armor save is a gear thing. I think that's just starting gear, similar to the way that the halfling starts with a healing potion. I think that you can gear up to get a better armor save. So we'll just say that's like starting gear. The way I like to do, and I kind of forgot what the fighter one. I know one of them's 3+, right?
What? No.
Like the fighter's got a 3+ or something.
What the armor?
If they have shield,
Yeah.
I think. If they take the shield. Otherwise it's 4+, I think.
Yeah, the warrior.
Oh no, it's
3+ with shield.
3+ with shield, 4+ without. Yeah.
So heavy armor is 4+, and then a shield makes it 3+. Okay. So he's got medium armor on a 5+, yeah. So we can say that the armor trait on the character is kind of like a proficiency, would you say? And then we'll just say if you go heavier than that, then you're potentially getting banes in certain.
In the Vanguard games, that's what we did.
Okay.
It was equipment. It was equipment dependent.
Yeah. But it's like, can everyone just wear heavy armor? Can a mystic wear heavy armor?
Right.
And
no.
I think the answer is no. Can a rascal wear heavy armor? I don't think so.
No, they're not trained in it.
Yeah. So I think the move is
they'd have Bane
whatever it says on the path is like your proficiency level.
Makes sense.
Yes.
So I'm medium.
So after that, we'll start putting banes on things.
It's your proficiency level and like what you start with.
Yeah.
Because you can do that quite easy in EZD6 if you just say, well, you're not proficient, so you could put on the armor, but then all your armor checks are done with a Bane.
Ooh, so Bane on armor checks.
So then you'd have to beat, whatever it is. If you got heavy armor on like a fighter, that's going to be a 4+, but you have to roll Bane because you're not trained on it.
How do we call it this campaign? Leviathan, Curse of Leviathan, something.
Curse of the Leviathan.
Yeah. Is that what do we go for?
How about a flooded vintage?
Ooh. Flooded vintage.
Or, I don't know.
See, I'm inclined to put something in there that's foreshadowing, but I don't have any foreshadowing. You know what I mean? So it's like I like to plant foreshadowing and then fulfill it later. I like the idea of leaning into the theme of wine as
fermented folly.
Brine in the wine.
Brine in
the wine. That is pretty terrible.
It's pretty terrible. I think it's pretty cool.
It certainly rhymes.
Yeah, but it's also like the salt water, like
I know what it is.
Water. You know what brine is. I don't know if you've ever been in a boat in your life, but
yeah, that's right. The Navy.
Understand what brine is. Yeah. I'll think about it. Good question. I don't hate Curse of the Leviathan. It's very
typical. It's not as cool as Brine in the Wine, which is pretty unique.
Yeah.
That's something like no other campaign is gonna be named after.
It's not very. Oh shit! It's Brine in the Wine's on. Yeah. My wine's salty. Uh-oh.
Disgusting, man.
I do not want to drink that. Yeah. By the way, this is another thing that I wanted to learn how to do is play this style of EZD6 I've always wanted to. with the idea of like designing gear and leaning on inclinations,
Cool.
and stuff like that. So
cool.
And then tried to figure out what other type of extended tasks there could be. I don't know what we do. Maybe chases. Did we talk about? I need to get my rules mastery on.
Yeah,
I think there's grapple rules.
I thought you want like a rule mastery not to be a thing. So, okay, I'm just trying to create a folder to save my notes, right? My character sheet now. I'm gonna call it Curse of the Leviathan, since I guess
Curse of the Leviathan is the best thing.
What do you think, Crispy?
Curse of the Leviathan sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I cannot. Oh, it's my N doesn't work. It's true. I didn't have this keyboard for that long. I have a bunch of keys that don't work too well anymore.
Already on the key chrome? Holy smoke!
Yeah, on the key chrome. Yeah, but it's like like my E, my R, the
geez.
I, the G, the N. They don't work.
That's no good at all.
Phil got the joke I was making.
I got it too. This is why Phil runs the Twitter account. All right. So
nothing wrong with my keyboard. That's why.
Okay.
All right. So
else on my god.
What is there anything else about the god as far as like traits that are
let's just decide his portfolio.
Yeah, let's get this portfolio going.
So he is
name him Crispy. Cool. This is seeming very just a little bit like Castles and Crusaders guy.
Yeah. A little bit.
Care of poor.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like he's like the Knights of St. John, the Hospitallers. Right?
Oh yeah.
So the poor is your master. So care of the poor, and what else? I want something offensive as well, like so care of the poor and destruction of the undead.
Oh yeah.
Right on.
Maybe. Okay, that's cool. We'll say his favorite weapon.
I mean, we talked about I think necromancy is a mystic sphere. So you could definitely have like that could be your
Yes.
I like the idea of having like an opposition mystic.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was about to propose like instead of undead, what if you do like constructs?
Okay.
Yeah. Everything golems. Right, destruction of construct, and maybe that's a bit of friction too with the dwarf because they want to get those things.
They love having their golems.
They love having those machine, and then like it's kind of like threading the line. I don't know, just like you can do undead. Like I'm just like throwing idea out there.
Trying to find spheres of magic.
The Gargoyle, they have like the teeth on the other side of the arc.
Mm-hmm.
They have like the big teeth going down instead of up. Like a bar.
Like walruses.
Yeah, or saber-toothed tiger.
Saber-toothed tiger, sure.
Walruses, it's cooler.
Walruses are cooler.
I don't know.
They flop around.
Yeah. She has to choose between being one or the other, right?
It's a tough one.
I guess like the saber-tooth tiger are extinct, right? So I guess that's a win for the walrus.
That's a good point. How am I going to get done all I need to do as a saber-tooth tiger if I'm dead?
Yeah.
I got walrus business to do.
AKA lying down on the big rock.
Just like yelling at everyone.
Yeah. Bam, 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 bam.
So just a general distaste of mysticism, then?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Seen as greed.
What?
I like that.
Which one?
Hmm?
Distaste of what?
Mysticism.
Mysticism.
Sorcery.
I thought mysticism was like religious stuff.
Well, I'm talking about
No, sorry. Magics, I guess, is what it would be.
Okay.
conjurers.
Yeah. Okay.
Magic.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay. Glad we could clear that up for you, then. I wish Beastmaster was better.
Yeah,
See,
me too.
even the picture of Beastmaster shows 2 wolves, but you only get 1. So, what are we talking about? I guess you can convince Beast to aid you.
Yeah.
I guess that's easy if you have a buddy wolf. Be like, hey, I got this friend. Maybe you could help me out. You looking at inclinations there, Max?
I was, but now I went to look at the Beastmaster because you mentioned it.
Yeah, well, get out of there. Go back to inclination. What are you thinking? Which one are you looking at? Obviously, yeah.
Obviously, what?
Obviously, victory and failure is top of your list.
No. Oh, actually. It's not actually.
Yeah. Maroon or Marin.
I'm thinking of taking like a surgeon, basically a chirurgeon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking of like this aspect, like if I'm like involved in the village, right? Maybe I do all those little odd job, and part of that is also like I'm a bit of a healer, right?
Okay.
And I was thinking like an alchemist.
Something you and Dwarf Friar have in common.
Yeah, but like that's the thing, though. It's kind of like it, in a sense, become kind of redundant because I got the Friar there, right? In terms, if we go like in power gaming, like if you go in maxing kind of thing for the party, it'd be a stupid pick.
I mean, and not really. The empathic healing it hurts him to use it. So
already,
yeah,
it does. I have to take a strike.
He takes a strike instead of someone else.
Oh, then I can heal your strike.
Yeah.
I do have a once per something. What is it? Once per day? Once per scene? Let me just check it.
So, yeah, you got to figure out how miracles work, which we've never used before. I think they're accessible to anyone. I really don't understand miracles, so I'm looking it up.
Okay, so miracles. I pray for miracles.
What page is
different than Holy Light? Holy Light is different. Holy Light, I have to roll.
What page are you looking at? First, miracles.
For miracles are on page 50.
Okay.
It just says miracles should be hard. Always roll resistance dice for miracles. Simple requests like speaking with the dead or a clue to your current situation start out at 3d6, and a hard request like turning undead and resurrection should be 6d6. Miracles for a particular situation can only be asked once. Asking for more than one miracle, a scene will automatically fail. Your final arbiter of miracles. So if you don't want something like resurrection in your game, don't allow it. Always remember that any miracle request that injures or causes harm is automatically denied. So if I want a miracle,
so where does it say you can even do a miracle? Because I didn't see that written on Friar at all.
That'd be cool having a sunburn
You
on
have a
dog.
boon on religious knowledge tasks and resisting. I don't know. Doesn't say.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
guess I have to take the
it's very
inclination.
strange.
If I call for a miracle.
Oh, that's right. It's an inclination.
So the inclination is, but I don't understand that,
right.
because and with the idea behind that inclination, which is devout, it says you're a pious follower and can call on your deity for miracles, but the gods are notoriously fickle. And then it says miracles on page 50. But see, normally when you call for a miracle, the way it works is you just roll a miraculous save. Yeah. So your miraculous save, which is going to be a D6, and you have to beat the resistance, right? So if you're rolling 3D6, then chances are you're going to have something higher than a 6 or
No, it's like power dice. So it's like spells, basically.
It's like spells. Yeah. Works like spells. You cannot use karma for miracles.
You can't use it for spells either.
No.
All right, so
but I can use it for that holy light thing.
Always roll the resistance dice for miracles.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So
like, what does that even mean? You roll your resistance dice, but simple requests,
yeah,
in your current situation start out as 3d6. So 3d6 resistance dice?
Yeah, so you roll 3d6, and then whatever the highest one is what I have to overcome. That's the way resistance works.
Oh, so it's talking to me because I'm the rabble rouser.
You're the rabble rouser. So you roll the resistance for whatever miracle I'm asking.
And you get a 5+ on your resistance.
According to this, my miraculous save is a 5+, but that's more of a miraculous save. I mean, religious knowledge checks I get a boon for. It's up to you if you want to decide if I get a boon for asking for a miracle.
I think you just get the 5+. I don't think you get. Do you think you would get a boon?
If it's just a 5+, that's fine. It's just that it doesn't really matter then, because the 5+ doesn't matter because I have to beat whatever the resistance is. So if you rolled a 6, it doesn't matter that it says 5+ for me. I have to.
So it's like I'm casting against you.
That's right. Well,
and then like you're resisting my cast.
Well, the way that casting works, if I was playing a conjurer, the target of my spell rolls their resistance first, and then I decide how much power to put into it to overcome that resistance. So you always roll the target's resistance first before the conjurer rolls his check. And the same thing with the miracle. You roll the resistance first, then I roll my 1d6 or whatever it is.
I think I'm kind of down with giving you a boon on this.
Cool. And then with miracles, I cannot add. I cannot see the 5+ doesn't matter.
Yeah, like you said,
the boon would matter, but I cannot add. I cannot add to karma to the roll. Like it's just.
That is a weird thing to call it a resistance dice.
It's just the way that magic works. That's the way it works.
It's so weird. That's the wording on that is so strange to me. Is it not strange to you? Am I just
it was
crazy?
The first few times, and then I kind of got over it. So I'm like, okay, I kind of understand how that works.
Okay, because it's just a die.
Yeah.
Or why not call it religious knowledge task?
So
religious knowledge.
Yeah, I guess so. That would work. That would work.
Yeah. So do you have to take the inclination?
If I do, then I'll have to drop one.
Yeah, because you're already down to 2.
See, pious follower, I'm kind of already, but it says here, this is why I'm struggling with this, Phil. On page 27, it says a hero path friar, a holy roller, a pious servant. Okay, well, is that mean that I have?
Oh, and then the inclination is called pious or something?
Yeah.
That's called devout, right?
Yeah.
You are a pious follower.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it says right there, you're a pious follower. So you already have the term pious follower in your path.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say you're already devout, I guess.
So what that would give me is it would just give me the ability, not a boon. It just gives me ability to call on miracles.
Yeah, so you get the devout free. So do you get a boon? Or is that double
I don't know if
dipping?
that's double dipping. Holy Light is my main ability.
It says it should be hard. I think 3d6 against a boon
Wait.
isn't super hard because you have karma, but you can't use karma.
Can't use karma on it.
So maybe it isn't that bad at all.
Wait, are you like? Sorry, I was listening. I was looking at stuff for my guy. But you're saying that you need the devout inclination to
What's
get
what we're
the miracle?
discussing?
That's what it.
Weird.
I think we decided that you don't need it if you're a friar.
If you're a friar, I don't think that you would need that
because it has the same verbiage of pious follower in both of them. So
yeah,
I agree with that. So let's just say you have the ability to do miracles.
Okay, so then I just roll 1d6 and I compare it to whatever if you roll 3d6 for the resistance, I roll 1d6. If I meet or beat the highest resistance dice, then
yeah, I think having innate devout is
kind of weird.
That's class.
I think it's
kind of the equivalent of the class. Do you not think so?
I think so. I think it should be there.
I think it is. It's like not even an ability. It's like the description of your class.
It's the description of my guy,
which is weird. This is a very strange wording here.
Yeah,
because like otherwise, like the only thing you can do is like this holy light kind of thing, right? You're just
which
like,
I can only do once
empathic
a day.
healing and resist powers.
Yeah. But empathic healing is not that strong for something like because you take a strike yourself, right? So it's
empathic healing is not very strong.
Yeah,
you should be able to do miracles.
Okay.
I mean, for sure, a pious servant is right there.
Yeah,
and the rule for the miracle, like, it's just like those 2 paragraphs.
Yeah, that's it. Page 15.
Really
basically, I'm rolling 3d6. I guess I'm showing you when I roll.
Yep.
And then, so you ask for the miracle.
I pray for the miracle, asking my God.
You have to pray aloud.
Probably.
Otherwise, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
And I can't imagine that it's. I mean, I guess it's an action because it says you can only do 1 miracle per scene.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I can ask for my God to intervene, but it's
1 per scene.
Hard.
Is 1 per scene limiting?
Yes.
1 miracle per scene is not that
limiting,
bad.
It's limiting, but it's not that limiting. It's like, and you need
how many miracles do you need to perform a day?
I mean, more, always more.
Like,
I want more.
Like, they say any miracle request that injure or cause harm is automatically denied.
Yeah. Yes, I cannot harm people with miracles.
And turning undead is a major miracle.
Yeah,
but it's like you're rolling 66. I'm likely getting a 6.
Yes,
like it's not getting worse than that.
Yeah,
it's not getting worse than 6.
So do I get a boon on my miracle checks?
I mean,
you could always try it, and if it's too strong, then you can.
Because you can't put karma on it.
I can't put karma.
That's crazy.
And it's weird because
it's way too hard.
Damage enemies, right? So like,
the holy light damage
enemies.
Yeah.
I feel like the friar is a lot weaker than the conjurer.
Oh, holy light heals.
Yes, it can.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you do have a heal that's.
I can heal 1 strike on each ally of my choice.
And empathic healing is a free action.
It's free. Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the holy light is kind of good too because it's 4+, and you real 1 strike for.
And I can use karma on it, unlike the other stuff.
Yeah, and you roll 1 dice for each nearby ally.
Yes.
For 1 strike each, or 2 to the undead. You may attack enemies near you, so it's
it's better than the conjurer's staff ability.
Oh, it's once a day.
The conjurer gets the whole sphere of magic,
but it's only 1 per day, and then I have to spend 5 karma if I want.
5 karma to
Say what you're talking about again?
The holy light is only once per day.
Oh,
or you spend 5 karma to get it back.
Like the friar seemed very underpowered.
It does. That's cool. I like it.
You bastard. Finally.
Gonna die again, guys.
I guess I got to give you boon on this miracle, man. I don't see how I don't give you boon.
Yeah.
I mean, even here it says resisting is a boon.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if it says use your resistance dice, what else could it be talking about?
Right.
Getting a boon on resisting.
So if someone tries to cast at me, instead of rolling 1d6 to determine whether or not it goes through.
Right. No, I
roll
understand.
3d6.
I understand that, but I'm saying, like, when it's describing how to perform a miracle, it says roll your resistance dice. So you have 2 resistance dice because you have a boon to resist.
No, that's only if
Poison and magic.
It's only defense against conjurers or monsters that are casting at me. That's
I hear what you're saying.
The only thing that it's defending.
What is the point of rolling a resistance check against a miracle difficulty? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, that's not
for the.
It's not for that. So you roll the resistance checks to determine how hard it is for me to get what I'm asking for. Do you know what I mean? So if I go 2d6 and you roll 3d6 and your highest is a 5, then I've got to beat a 5 with my 2d6.
Okay.
I think that's how it works. I have been wrong once or twice.
It's like you're trying to resist my spell, which is trying to prevent you from doing a miracle for some reason.
It's not the friar that rolled the resistance dice. It's the GM.
You roll it.
I roll 3d6.
Yes, at least.
That's not resistance dice, is it?
Yes, that is considered.
Oh, what the hell are we even looking at here, guys?
Go to page 50.
Right. Always roll the resistance dice for miracles. Okay, so simple requests. Start at 3d6 hard requests. Okay, so what are you rolling?
I roll my normally if I was not a friar and
you're just rolling a check. It's a skill check.
I just roll 1d6 and see if I get higher than your resistance. That's why it's hard.
If you devote,
I gotta put my headphones in. I can't hear you.
I think that's what it is.
I'm stupid. Okay, I get it.
Do you got it? Yeah.
So I'm rolling the resistance. It's so hard because I need to realize that it's talking to the rabble rouser there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duh.
This is advice for the rabble rouser.
Okay.
So weird.
Where does it talk about karma?
So under let me turn to that. I'll because I've had to read. Okay, so if you go okay, here we go. We got some more information. We missed something here. Go back to page 18, Phil.
Thank you.
On how to play. 18. Calling on miracles.
How to play.
Yeah.
We should check there first. Calling on miracles. Okay. Don't explain what you intend.
It says on page 18, it says you can ask a favor of your divine patron, but the likelihood of deity will directly intervene is small. Roll up to 3d6 like a conjurer, but instead of power level, the roll represents the urgency of your prayer. The hero must equal or beat the aloofness roll of the deity, which is that resistance roll that you're making, Phil, to petition for a miracle. The rabble rouser will determine the number of aloofness dice rolled for the request. So it could be 66 or it could just be 3d6, but it's always going to be at least 3d6. Miracles can only be used once per situation, and since the gods can be arrogant, no karma may be used. Miracles cannot be used to harm another being or cause damage. Don't forget the hero die can be used to reroll.
Casting a spell, yeah.
So I guess I would have up to 3d6
power dice.
However, if I roll a 1, it automatically fails.
Oh. Okay.
It's funny, they really say like buy heroes with the default inclination. They really like lean into that, right? Like,
yeah.
And no word about the friar.
No. Offerings made to a deity by heroes with a devout inclination will receive a blessing to re-roll all the dice for a prayer once per day. Well, I guess if we assume that the friar has the devout inclination as a class ability, then that would make sense. And it would just be up. I roll up to 3d6, depending on how how concerned
Feel like it feel like it should have it.
I think so.
Yeah.
But if you go raw, I don't think it does.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think that's an oversight. I think that's it's almost like the friar class has been tacked down at the end, right?
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Okay, so it says, however, like Spellburn for Conjurers, offers made to a deity by heroes with a devout inclination will receive a blessing to reroll all the dice
once per
for
day.
a prayer once per day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're right. I was just wondering if that was just more of a ribbon ability of the devout inclination gives you the reroll. But I think you're right. I think it's just describing who is allowed to do miracles.
And if you're looking at magic and this whole resistance thing, the page 14 describes that.
Yeah. Okay, so basically when you come to do a miracle, if you have an offering, then you can get a reroll on your prayer once a day.
I have to make an offering. That's right.
If you come with an offering when you pray for your miracle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The wording is very similar. The pious
yes
thing. So I'm down with you having it.
Yeah, I think you should.
I'm down.
It doesn't have a whole lot of other stuff going for it, so I think that makes sense.
I agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's pretty clearly trying to say maybe you don't have it. That maybe you got to take the inclination. Not everyone
that'd
gets
be
to do
stupid because you're like,
I agree.
You
can literally call light down from heaven. You should be able to pray to a god.
Well, the reason why I feel like, well, some of these inclinations are so that you can mix and match the hero path.
Yeah.
So
you can have...
it seems like picking something it almost feels like picking fighter when you're already a warrior. Like why?
Right.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that.
Or hedge wizard if you're already a conjurer. Like what would be the
exactly?
But you could be like a fighter with a devout inclination, and then like suddenly you're better than the prior, basically.
Hybrid.
Like, yes. Basically, yes. It would be.
The friar can't even do the miracles. You're like, wow, you're really good at this. Like, yeah, I'm devout. Like, oh yeah. I went with dandy. Like, oh, that's a good choice.
Boondall social check. Does that count?
I have a danger sense. Oh, no miracles then? No, I don't have any.
Yeah, can you imagine? I guess you're the pious friar and you cannot ask for miracles.
I'm really impressed with you though. So
if you're okay, I'm gonna tell you that because we talk about that, right? If your character class allow you light armor and you wear heavy armor, you have 2 Bane dice.
Oh, you have 2.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
If you have a light armor and you go medium, you have 1 Bane dice. So like for
nice.
Just on everything, or just armor checks?
On armor checks.
Okay. I feel like moving silently should be a.
No, to all roll. Taking a Bane to all roll. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What page is that on? I'm missing that.
39.
39?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to stop torturing you guys with my scrolling. I'll put on Crispy's more useful.
Yeah, there it is there. Okay. 2 steps is 2 Bane dice. Wow. All rolls. Yeah, that's serious.
I like it. Easy.
All right.
Shapeshifter sound cool.
All right. Just need some names, and we got it.
We need also like no, you need your you got your inclination, your aspect.
I don't have aspects yet. I got to get that.
Yeah. I can tell you about my inclination, what I pick in the end.
Okay.
Yeah, what inclinations did you pick?
I pick alchemist.
Ah,
So I can
boy.
make- What?
No, it's awesome. I just like to say, oh boy. I'm a hype man.
Yeah, because like I'm gonna lean in this this guy, like he's going in the wilderness and stuff like that. He's guiding people, but he's also like useful to the village in another way.
He's got a lot of
A bit of a
side
healer.
hustles.
Yeah, he's doing a bunch of side hustles like that, right?
Yeah,
and
cool.
chirurgeon. Is that how you pronounce that?
Chirurgeon.
Yeah, surgeon.
They're spelling it. I don't know how to spell.
What?
I don't know how to pronounce that word. I've never heard
Surgeon.
that word spoken in my life.
Surgeon.
Surgeon.
Yeah.
Just it would be an S.
There.
Wouldn't be, but that's usually what I do with surgeon is instead of that CHIR, I'll put an S there.
Because like surgeon is like English mispronouncing the word surgeon, which in French we still say like chirurgien.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. English people mispronouncing
Doubt the Scotty.
And more like deciding how it's pronounced.
Yeah. Danger sense.
Cool.
So I cannot be surprised and I have a boon avoiding traps.
So that's an interesting ability to
danger sense
to be in character with. Like, how do I telegraph to you that you're about to be surprised?
Usually you're just gonna say like, oh, there's a man doing an ambush.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm the one noticing it. And I stop Chris, you say like, wait, there's people ambushed ahead.
Well, that's different.
What?
I feel like you have like a danger sense means like your reaction to being surprised is you realize it's happening before.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So not like, ambush ahead, about 30 feet to the left.
Okay, so they spring out from the ambush and I just act normally. I don't lose the turn for being surprised.
You're never flat-footed.
Yeah. And I have a boon on avoiding traps. I was debating taking fighter because I wanted to use a sword more than a bow.
I guess you can, but you don't have a boon.
I don't have a boon, but I think this character is more interesting like that, I guess.
Okay. You guys going to be taking him out at range.
Yeah.
I think that the friar's range on the fire is near.
I think so.
My aspects or
nearby allies, so yeah, that's near.
Yeah. Yeah. You may attack an enemy near you. So you're going to be up front more.
The friar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you pick inclinations, Crispy?
I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
Inclination or aspect you're doing now?
Aspect. Right? I've got my inclinations. One was a fighter. Boy. I wanted to have boon on
the mace.
I picture him more as a holy warrior.
I got you.
Tough bastard is the other one.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Nice. Definitely more difficult to kill.
Should I pick fighter too? No.
I like that you don't pick fighter.
Okay.
Yeah. Force me to fight with a bow. Well, I don't not force, I can still use a sword, but
tactical.
It'd be more like a
You're more of a proper archer. Or...
And if it's more with the like being a hunter, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I'm digging these characters. Do you guys have
I'm aspect.
yeah.
Giga is physically imposing and brave to a fault. Oh, I like that. My aspect 1 is like warm and affable.
This is Death Wish. That's brave to a fault. Crispy got it in there. Death Wish.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What'd you choose, Max?
Warm and affable.
Warm and affable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very pleasant guy.
Make it official. Yeah.
Yeah. And at home anywhere.
Cool.
Oh, okay. I better write those down.
Max can't write, so you need to write it down.
I need to remind everything in my own head.
Okay. Good.
These guys are cool.
Yeah. Do we roll for equipment?
Oh yeah. Let's go through it.
So how do we do it? Like we never like really figure it out. Yeah. Do we roll a D4 for the group?
Okay, so when heroes are created, you have them pick an item from each group, or you can have them roll a D6 for each group and receive the item rolled. That's what it says.
But then say like 1D4 greater than 1D6.
It says one from each group. There are 4 groups. So you're gonna pick you're gonna roll on each one of these.
But it does. You see the mention of the D4 there, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But it seems to say you pick an item from each group. And so I guess you could roll a D4 if you get the same group, then maybe you'll get something else from that same.
It might just be random item loot table.
Maybe.
It's like, or you could roll a D4 and then roll.
So do we want to do like a rolling 1D6 for each group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the question is, do you get specialty gear as well?
Yes.
I guess you do.
Actually,
you're going to get 8 items.
Yeah, but like honestly, the common gear, they're so fucking common that,
Yeah.
There's no reason for us not to have any of that, right?
Yeah.
I agree with that. I agree. I'm happy with you to just outfit your character as appropriate.
Yeah. I think it's,
and I don't really care if you do that here either. So
I'll take a holy symbol.
But for the specialty gear, right? I think that those would be interesting if we do like one for each group.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. If you really want to.
Yeah,
I'm okay with you guys picking if you don't want to roll.
Yeah, I'll roll mine, I think.
Because I do want to have a holy symbol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously. Yeah.
All right. So you're going to roll all of them, Max?
I'll roll the specialty gear.
Poison antidote.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Because there's nothing really that speak to my character.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm pointing out poison antidote and smelling salts.
Yeah.
Those might be the only ones I would choose, but manacles also, because you said you like to capture criminals or something.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good. But probably have some rope.
You just want to roll. It's fine. Just roll.
For the first group, perfume. Oh, I got that already. Yeah,
it's better than smelling salts or manacle, that's for sure.
You remember like Korvac had perfume and would drink it.
I know you drink it.
High alcohol content. All right.
Yeah.
Poison
quill and ink.
Oh yeah, quill ink and parchment. Yeah.
What was it? Yeah. Quill ink and parchment.
Yeah.
Does he know how to write? I guess so.
Okay, next one.
I guess so. Yes. He's not a dumb guy. Like he's a surgeon and all, right?
He's a businessman too.
Yeah. 4 caltrops. Okay,
that's cool.
Can see that. I'd like a lodestone. 5. Fake jewel. We got that too.
Yeah.
You got 2 of this, the same thing that Korvac had.
All right. I chose holy symbol from group 1. Here's my group 2. Makeup.
Finally, your makeup. What's going on with you guys? Just a couple of fancy lads.
Yeah. With the perfume and the fake jewel, we can get somewhere.
All right. Next one.
You can make both of you together can make a woman.
Okay.
Caltrops as well.
Caltrop again?
Yep. And
this is the worst.
Exotic spices. Okay.
Exotic spices. Great. Finally. I'm glad we did that.
Something I can
What a
do
worthwhile activity that was. All right. We did it. Right? Or do you have to pick potions or something? Or do you?
No, I don't start with any.
No,
I start with 2 healing potion. Oh yeah, I could roll for random potion, but I decided to start with healing potion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Because that's more in theme with my character. Cart, wagon, riding horse. No, really just on foot. And I'm gonna have like a bow. Do we count arrow? How does that work with the arrows?
I don't think
you only have arrows. You don't have a bow. You just check just like the picture.
Oh, I just have arrows. I have to chuck them by hand. What if I had like a because there's no weapon, right? There's no weapon in that thing.
No.
Nah, it's just range attacks, melee attacks.
I was about to say, what if I had like a bunch of like a throwing knife, but I'm a hunter? It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Kind of need a bow and arrow, huh?
I mean, hunters have knives, but
yeah, I'm gonna have a knife for sure.
Throwing knives are different, obviously.
I'm gonna have a knife. I'm gonna have a sword, shortest sword, right? Like a one-handed sword. Yeah, knife, but it doesn't matter anyway because everything does the same damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to give you guys both another. I wanted to give you guys an aspect.
Really?
Yeah, that had to do with something. So since you guys are both veterans of like this mountain pass,
yeah,
it's like I want to give you an aspect that's tied to the mountain pass. So like you'd have call it like a pass, like the what's going through my head right now is pass walker, but that doesn't.
Mountaineer.
I'm okay with that.
That's what you're going for? Is like kind of we're at home in the mountain sort of thing?
Yeah. So like any sort of mountaineering, you could have a boon on that.
Doesn't change much for me because I already have a boon for a wilderness task.
That's true.
So
does everywhere count as wilderness?
Well,
is the mountain a wilderness? Climbing a mountain is wilderness task?
Well, it would be wilderness for this character because that's where we start.
Mountain are usually like considered wilderness because like unless like it's civilized, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like is the act of climbing a mountain fall under the umbrella of wilderness task?
Usually like a thing like traversing the land. Traversing the land is wilderness task, right? Traversing like
I would think it would.
Especially if you're in a place without a road or some shit like that.
Okay, well I'll give you let's say a dwarven envoy or something like that. So just kind of giving you some social boon on interactions with dwarves.
Oh yeah, or like a dwarven connection. Would that work?
Whatever you want to call it, it's fine.
Yeah, dwarven connection.
I like dwarven envoy. But then it sounds like you're an envoy for the dwarves, so that makes sense. Cool. Friend of the dwarves. You are not a friend of the dwarves, Crispy. You're a outcast of the dwarves.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
But that could mean that he speaks Dwarven.
He's better. Oh yeah, he speaks.
Oh, maybe I do. Yeah.
He's better at and just like you speak human too. So both of you guys speak each other's languages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems good. Do you like mountaineering? You good at that, Crispy?
Yeah, okay. At home in the mountains. Yeah, absolutely. No, that sounds good.
Good. All right. I was thinking about initially, but I ended up abandoning the idea of just making this like you guys are going to be dragon slayers, like in a guild of dragon slayers. But we ended up talking it out on Max's thing. Like that was the example we used because that's what I was thinking about. And then I would have given you like aspect dragon slayer. Right. So that's why I was thinking like what would be an
Leviathan Slayer?
Huh?
Leviathan Slayer.
Leviathan.
Yeah, the Leviathan Slayer. There we go.
Leviathan is like kaiju.
That's
level.
What I was
like. It's not some tiny.
I know what the Leviathan is.
Okay. It's a fictional thing. It's in my world. That's fictional. So, what's that?
The Leviathan, the Behemoth, and what's the bird one? Crispy.
The Rock? No.
The Rock?
Quetzalcoatl?
ROC? Rock?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. The three wonderful beasts of the Bible, right? Like the one for the sea, one for the land, one for the sky.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
What was the land one?
Behemoth.
Behemoth.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong.
No, it's fine.
Well, we did it.
Do we count arrows or just like how does it work with arrows?
I don't think you count arrows. I think you have enough for the scene. It does say something about that.
I have an infinite amount of arrows.
I remember reading something about it, but let's see here.
I have 3 arrows.
3.
One for the Behemoth, one for the Leviathan, and one for the Rock.
Yeah.
I don't think you do, but let me just see here.
I don't think I do either.
I think you have enough. It's just assumed you have enough.
So there's no running out of arrows, eh?
I don't think so.
Not part of that game.
It's not. I don't think it is weaponry.
What is this? Side benefit would be to roll at 2 resistance dice, not as beneficial as boon.
Uh-oh. I don't mean to.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. We figured it out. Don't worry, we figured it out.
Yeah.
It's not anything like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
I didn't want to spoil this for you guys, but
what makes a good game?
Telling a good story.
Telling a great ass story.
What makes a good story?
Just
good characters.
I'm gonna take it off.
I seem to remember, and I can't find it here, but I seem to remember that it's not a thing. Running out of
I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't seen like a.
I'm trying to find it here. Trying to find it.
But I never like really played with the range combat.
Who goes first?
It's pretty similar. But I guess we need to figure out range and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's
so there's near,
figure out.
There's far.
And there's
any interaction within 30 feet is considered near. can be reached within a
Okay.
turn. Further than 30 feet will take a run action from the player or a second move, and this is referred to as far. If it's further than that, you can just decide. Trying to see.
Oh, I just. Anyways. All right. Well, I feel like we got it. We're ready to go.
I think so.
I want to do standard things that you're doing. You narrate. Things that I'm doing, I narrate.
Yeah. Things that happen to our character.
Yeah. We'll try and avoid it doesn't matter, right? There's 3 of us. That's the cool thing about 3 of us. It's like it doesn't matter really who, as long as there's no turnflation, I guess, but try to avoid turnflation.
I'll try to keep that short. Yeah. I'll be working on that.
I'm mainly talking to Max with his turnflation problems.
No.
All right. I'm excited. Oh, I wanted to show you these freaking monsters, man. They're nuts. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Appears to be a large boulder. Then
I used
this. Fight this dude.
I used this.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I used it in my dungeon crawl.
Dungeon crawl.
That was the first. Well, first it was the second big monster.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
This is nuts, man.
Yeah,
6 strikes, 5 to hit. Hard to hit. And then he just starts beating you into his rock.
Yeah, he just smashes it, and that's why I was describing way back in that game.
I remember
describing these broken bodies all around. It just smashed, their bones all deformed.
Mighty spawn. These pale shades of women spell doom. I love you. All right. Well, I'm good to go. Y'all good?
Yeah.
I need to refresh on that. I want to
Look here, it's hidden all the way on page 94, Max. Page 94, tracking ammo. We assume that heroes will have enough ammo to get through an adventure. If heroes go a long time without being able to restock, they could run out of ammo. This will be the call of the rabble rouser.
Okay.
There you go.
94.
There you go.
We did it.
Yeah, there are magic bow.
We have a magic.
There are magic bows. There are magic swords.
Yeah.
There
no, but like, is there like a? There's no special rule, right? With for like range combat, like.
There is one rule on range combat that if you're shooting and you're in melee, it does mention that.
I got a Bane imagine.
Yeah, I believe so. It says a note on ranged weapons: being attacked in melee while armed with a ranged weapon gives you a Bane to shoot into movable range. Page 40. Page 40.
Why is it page 40? Fuck's sake!
It's because it's right underneath decide on your weaponry. Allow heroes to take any weapons that fit their character concept within reason. I want a ballista. Just kidding. Too many weapons can weigh down an adventure and no one wants to be caught overloaded. Consult with the rabble rouser. And it just says underneath that, if you're being attacked, you have a Bane on shooting. So you can move away.
Yeah.
Which would, I don't know if that cancels out your boon or if it just gives you a Bane.
Yeah, it cancels out the boon.
So it's just going to be a straight D6 roll.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, I guess.
Excited. You guys excited?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this character. I haven't played a dwarf in a long time.
Nice. Are you going to give it an accent? An accento? Un accento?
I'm not good at accents, but I should try. Yeah, I should try. I'll
just go a little deeper. Just get a little.
I'll probably just do that. I'll just do a tonal thing. Yeah. Maybe I'll go up.
What should I name that guy?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean I talk like a midget?
What do you mean? Accept him. Accept Marin. Father sorrow.
Oh my God. This guy.
No, I won't. I got a name. My name's Spherus.
Spherus.
Spherus, Firrus.
Oh, cool. It's kind of like the iron.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Renard.
Renard.
Nice.
Got it.
Very cool. All right. Well, I think we got it. Guy nailed it.
Nailed it.
We're gonna call it there. I think we're gonna play Monday then.
Yeah,
right?
A week today, gentlemen.
A week. I might make a map.
Make a map.
I'm making a map. I'm gonna make a map. It might be the thumbnail next time.
Ooh,
something to consider, just to kind of tease the map.
I like it.
Yeah,
but I'll share it to you guys for sure. And with that, thank you for watching. Those that watched, thank you, Max and Crispy, for agreeing to let me test myself, stop being a poser. I'm a hypocrite. I'm coming in. You guys are going to be my salvation. And hopefully we can run a good game.
It'll be awesome.
All right. God bless y'all. Take care. See you.
Take care.